Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another week and another episode of Bala's podcast. And I want to thank you guys, as always, for showing up for yourselves, for showing up in general, and tuning in. And if you have been here before, welcome back. Always love having you here. And if you're new to my channel, we thank you so much for being here. Truly, it means so much to me that somehow or another my podcast is found, my YouTube channel is found, and it means so much to me. I had a thought the other day, and I thought maybe a lot of other people have experienced this in some way or form. Something I would call the messy middle. What is the messy middle? The messy middle, the way I looked at it was essentially, you get to college, now what? You get the car, now what? Maybe you get that certificate, now what? You get that relationship, now what? You get married, now what? You get the job you've always wanted, the career, now what? Have you ever had that moment, that thought, and it was a, now what? Now what happens? Imagine someone wins the lottery. $1 million, $10 million, whatever. Now what? You have financial freedom, financial security, stability. But now what? You've hit that goal. Now what? See, I have a thought that we're always going after these things. And that's the goal, right? That's the outcome. But when we get it, we achieve it, we accomplish it, it's ours. But then what's the next step? How many of you have been in that scenario where you got that certificate and you graduated college and you're just like, now what? Now what happens here? How does the rest of this work? How do I hold on to it? How do I maintain it? You're in a relationship. Okay, I wanted this with this person, but now what happens going forward? What is the next step here? Because we're always chasing, going after that thing, but sometimes we don't always think of, okay, once we have it, how do we hold on to it? What's the life we're building around it, within it? How's it going to be every day now? When it comes to finance, when it comes to money, that happens a lot to people. Maybe someone hits a lottery, you get lucky at a casino with that. A lot of times athletes, they sign big deals, big paychecks, and you're just like, okay, now what do I do with it? How do you manage it? How do you navigate in it? What do you do with something that you've never experienced before and you have no knowledge how to manage it, how to use it properly? And that goes with education. You spend 4 years getting a degree, and maybe you don't have those opportunities that school provides on how to go at an internship or how to get into the job force, the job market. It's that kind of messy middle where you're like, okay, how does this work now? Or maybe the first time you ever remember buying a bike or your car or a new machine that you've been wanted, and you're like, now how do I maintain this? How does this work every day for me? The unexpected things. Again, when you own your first car that you've always wanted, now you realize I gotta maintain it. I gotta constantly keep it up on tune-ups and all these different elements to it. Or maybe you got that certificate that elevates your career, but you're also thinking, now how do I utilize it? again, it's that messy middle portion. But then again, when you get to that, it's also, you realize, oh my God, I have it. The thing I have always wanted, I have it. Then you're gonna go chase the next thing, right? Or improve on the thing you have. See, like, we spend so much of our lives learning how to get the things that maybe we need to spend more time learning again how to hold and how to build upon and grow with the things that we get. I've experienced this in my life, and I now sometimes question, okay, what happens when I get it? How different is my life gonna be? Improve is gonna give me more challenges, more things I gotta deal with. Or say, hey, you went out and you finally bought the home you wanted. Now what are you gonna do with it? Time to raise a family, time to have a family. It's an interesting thought to think of, that there's kind of that messy middle that I think everyone advocates of. I have it, and I gotta go out there in life and figure this whole thing out sometimes. And sometimes that takes time too. We have to be patient with ourselves. We don't always have all the answers, and sometimes we just go with it. We let it unfold in due time. So it's just an interesting thought, right? Again, I like the idea of calling it the messy middle, because it's messy, it's what we don't know that we don't know. It's navigating something new. And that's a really cool thing. But within it also, we also learn to grow, and we learn something about ourselves. And it's like, okay, you have the new toy, the new thing in your life. Are you gonna enjoy it? What are you gonna do with it? You gonna let it sit there? So yeah, the messy middle, guys. Sometimes we all have it in our own ways, and sometimes things work out. And we enjoy the messy middle, and then we continue on till we get to the next messy middle. So I want to leave you guys with that. Sometimes, again, don't think of it as it's the end. It's just the start of something new. Something that you've been pursuing, and now you have it. And now the question may become, now what? Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Bala's podcast, and I hope you're having beautiful days, beautiful moments in life. Be grateful for all of it, as summer is slowly coming to an end for everybody. Fall is upon us. And thank you guys always for tuning in for yourselves and showing up for yourselves. Until next time, Bala out.